Hello again, everyone. Melth here, with more of my Age of Mythology Retold Deathless run. This mission was proving almost as intractable as number 5 to do Deathless, for very different reasons. On 5, the challenge is more about super fast, highly upgraded waves of enemies right near the beginning that are just hard to survive at all. This one is more about how you need to defend against well-balanced enemy waves that include not only myth units and human soldiers, but also heroes and siege units on multiple fronts simultaneously. But I found a clever way to do it. Looking forward to showing you that here. I enjoyed this mission's gimmick of having 2 separate bases to manage and then needing to unite them later on. For Deathless stuff, it's not a whole lot of fun, but in general I like a fair amount. I think this is a good cutscene too. I think our troops there look like they're upgraded to champion, but they won't be when the mission actually begins.
Have you gotten us lost?
Of course not.
Nice of the tower not to shoot at us during this conversation.
I've never seen this before, however.
It's recent construction. The cuts on the stones are not weathered. It doesn't look like something your average bandit would build.
Would an average bandit have had those giant armies of monster mega snakes last time?
Find out.
I want to say, by the way, it's a small thing, but I really appreciate how they had him do things like inspect the stones, bend down to do that, and have commentary about why he knows this recent construction. That's just good writing and a good bit of extra work on the animations and so forth. It wasn't necessary, but it shows they put some time and effort in, and I appreciate that. Alright, let's get going. We've got 2 bases to manage here, which is a fair amount of work, but also means we have good potential to boom. We will get villagers onto the efficient food sources, thank you very much. Not berry bushes. They always seem to assign your villagers to do dumb things in this game at the beginning of the mission. Kind of not good for beginner players who don't know what's good and what's not. Alright, we're gonna have Kyron go out and grab a relic, Catacopus just kind of go out of the way, and then we'll go over here to find some enemy gates we can break down to have mobility later on.
There seems to be plenty of wood in our area.
So we'll attack that gate. And this one over here we can attack with Arkantos. Grab that relic, put it in the temple. As Arkantos said, there's wood and favor to be had in this section, and meanwhile there's food and gold over in Ajax's section, so kind of an even split that way, which is interesting. I'm actually going to cancel that villager, which feels insane to do, but I really, really want to age up. I'm going to get over here and get myself out, not a granary, storehouse. Even though Ajax had a head start, Arkantos finished first because Hypaspis are just that bad at their job. Alright, once we can, we'll pick aging up with Apollo. Dionysus has been great hitherto because his Hydra regenerate, and that's phenomenal for Deathless runs, and Hydras are just really strong too. But they're not going to cut it here for several reasons. One of them is that food is really scarce, so I can't really afford to mass produce them. Certainly not enough to guard 2 separate bases against enemy waves that have heroes and myth units of their own. That's not going to be scalable or sustainable, really. The other thing is that Apollo is just kind of perfect here. Underworld passes is just what we want to unite our bases here. Then Manticores are solid range units. Not as impressive as Hydras, but they can take out groups of enemy units, which is what you really want from a ranged unit, of course. And being ranged means they can stay pretty safe, so we appreciate that as well. And then really, the perfect thing is this, Temple of Healing. This is just mass, endless healing, which is beautiful for Deathless runs. I wish we could have had Apollo on some previous missions for that, but now I can pick him at last. Once as we have enough food in the bank, which will happen shortly. Alright, you guys pull out of there. We're gonna have these worthless Hypaspis hide in the town center. An enemy infantry wave is coming, and Hypaspis can't even handle infantry, so in they go. Any second now we'll have enough food. Does seem to be taking longer than usual. Over here, let's have these hoplites also hide there. Here's prepared to tank for them. Over here, Ajax prepares to tank. Okay, there we go. We managed to age up. Nice. Get ourselves out a storehouse there. Let's have future villagers trained over actually to lumber, I think, once we finish aging up. Now, we expect a wave over here. The waves will alternate in the early minutes at least. Eventually they can attack them on 2 sides at the same time, but for now they'll alternate. That reminds me actually. This is a comparatively safe time to build a small wall over there, just buying me time if they choose to attack unexpectedly. Alright, here we go. My toxicities are massively inferior to theirs and will just die, so I need to watch out for that. Ajax run around. Alright, we've hidden. I hate how they switch back and forth the buttons of who you're trying to kick out so that you get like half the wrong guys now. It used to be consistent, you could just boot out one unit type easily. Now you can't, for some reason.
Έτοιμοι, μεταλλεύς.
As usual, heroes dropping is not a death because they'll literally be right back. They're not dead, obviously.
Λέγε έστω.
Alright, over here we'll now build a wall on this side now that it's safe. Now we're going to build ourselves an underworld passage from, let's say, here out of the way to here also out of the way. And you guys run on through. So you get a... Oh, we actually have one goat we need to collect. And then do that. Okay, you guys get over here. We're going to get the Temple of Healing upgrade so we can get healed up.
Esto.
Then we need more gold for sure. So more people tasked onto that, please. Get these guys running over here where they will be safely out of the way. Soon Temple of Healing will be finished. And then our guys will be healed up en masse.
Έστω.
Let's get out a wall. We can't build it right next to the gold mines, but we can build it like this, just in case an attack breaks through the first wall. I don't want them to get into my villagers immediately. I'm being like needlessly cautious here, but it's smart to do so, I think. Alright, for this wave I better be careful, because they have peltasts of their own, which are super effective against one another. So, my peltasts will die to their peltasts because theirs are just superior to mine in every way. Let us get out manticores. Do want to avoid getting too far into their base because they have buildings out there that can produce more guys. I don't want to be fighting an endless stream with them. Yeah, I think I've pulled a couple out there. Better watch out. Better also watch out for peltasts shooting back at my peltasts. Damage taken is fine. I can heal it up easily now. Nope, get out of there, you. Alright, stand thereabouts. Now, let's cancel that manicore we just got there. We need to get enough to get a fortress next, I think. Because to finish that? Okay. Get over here and gather from those berry bushes, let's say. Okay, I just keep pulling in endless guys. Let me have just like Chiron right over there, I guess. You guys hide in that town center. I don't trust you. You guys are the new group too. Are you not gonna shoot him? Okay. And you get over there. Let's get some guys back onto favor gathering, I think. I feel this is taking too long. So let's get you guys and you guys and you guys through that underworld passage to defend the next town, which we can expect an attack on imminently. Oh, we are close to the population cap, aren't we? Let us fix that. Are you stuck in some stupid way? Villagers get stuck on dumb things in this version of the game all the time. Alright. Get over there, prepare to tank. We're probably going to win about 5 manticores to handle this next wave safely, I would say. Which is not going to be easy to get out. We need a lot of resources as fast as we can get them. 6 on favor is not really enough for what we want. Let me get a Pegasus while I'm thinking about it, by the way. I'll need that for part of my strategy here. Okay, run over into that corner. Then our true destination will be these fortresses. Once we destroy those, we win. And we can also start training Petropoli. Train those over to here for now, I guess. Alright, you guys can go gather over there. I think it's about time that we cancel villager production for a bit, just so we can age up, because we want to hit Mythic Age to get stronger manticores and get Lightning Storm God power and things like that. I could even gather the goats prematurely. Like, they're not fully fattened, but they are a faster source than berry bushes, so I should probably do that. Then I want to get, 1,000, and age up, of course.
Λέγε.
Will 4 be enough? Maybe. Given that there's some catapults helping back me up, maybe. Heroes are really going down fast there. Okay, better split the damage up, I think. Make it so they can't focus fire on me as easily. Arkantos will drop, but he'll be back, so that's fine, we don't care. Alright, we now have enough to age up with Hera. As I said before, I think Hephaestus is like a common beginner mistake in the campaign. He's worthless compared to like Hera. Don't bother with him. Monstrous Rage is wonderful, Lightning Storm is wonderful. Those are what you really want. Let's now get upgrades for our walls, and then we'll get back into the Underworld passes and go over to where we can heal up more easily. And then again, we expect imminently that there will be another wave. Let me turn off producing those. I think I have enough to survive now. Everyone through? No, not everyone through.
Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα.
Villager selection is just painful here in this version of the game for some reason. Stand there, some of you guys go worship. I think I want to get the draft horses upgrade. Yeah, I guess I'm already working on it. Okay, great. Stone walls will help buy a little bit of time too. That will be appreciated. Temple will heal us up in no time at all. And then we can go prepare for the next wave, which will have Hippolyta with it, who is no slouch.
Μάλιστα.
Let's get you guys through and then have you worship at the temple next. We just want to get out enough favor for reusing a god power, I think. Pegasus is in position. I'll just wait for one more wave, and then we'll be good to go. Let's get over here in mine. We can definitely use a bit more gold for more. Why are you? The insanity of the AI and their inability to use Underworld passages is a serious threat. Worker 3 solved this problem decades ago. I don't know why this game can't get that right. Alright, Hippolyta down. Try to fight near the gate so they don't get to pull in reinforcements from their barracks, as I said before.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Ταπεινός.
Yeah, I pulled in some guys from their barracks. Not too many, though. So we'll pull back and do that again. Alright, guys, get healed up. Doing pretty well there. 5 Manticores, 1 Medusa. Not as many as I would like, but it'll be survivable. 9 Petrobolite, that's what we need. Okay. Now we're going to fly over here and scout and find a place we can plonk down another Underworld passage, and then we're going to jump up to those fortresses and do a surgical strike there to take those out. Drop that. Drop that. Okay, now get back out of there to safety, Pegasus. Heroes, run on in there and take out that not Cyclops, Colossus. Then you guys run in there, and let's train some Manticore riders, or not riders, Manticores into there. Don't want to pull in too many soldiers. A few is okay. You guys run on in. We gotta watch out for militia spawning, of course. I'm gonna just do that restoration just in case of trouble. I'm also gonna drop this here. We can't target it where we want it exactly, but that's close enough. Yeah, we don't need to destroy that building. Thank you very much, catapults. We've got another Manticore through, that's nice. Lightning Storm, as you can see, just destroys buildings when it chooses to target them, which it just doesn't by default until there's no human soldiers left, and then it demolishes them for whatever reason. If you did a couple Lightning Storms here, you would win that way. It just takes a while before it'll choose to target the fortresses. Alright. We have circumvented most of the defenses here. Once the fortress drops, we will get some militia spawning out, then we move up to the next fortress, and then we'll probably win, although we do have a wave over here that can attack you. Militia and Heroes advance to deal with those, or Manticores advance to deal with those militia, I mean to say. I did always think it was a little bit funny as a kid that we have 2 words in English, pronounced the same, I mean kind of the opposite here. Raising can mean destroying things utterly to ground level, or it can mean lifting them up, of course. Alright. That's a lot of rocks. Once the fortress falls, we'll win a couple seconds later. There we go. Alright. Pretty cool deathless run, I would say. A lot of plot events that are starting to unfold now can really be spoiled if you happen to, say, right-click on Gargrantis at any point during the mission and view his tooltip information. Here's another Lepento quote, with nothing to do with anything other than that it mentions red clouds.
From the temples, where the yellow gods shut up their eyes in scorn. I will warn you this once.
Enough babbling, coward. Come face me. Atlantis does not fear the likes of you.
Gargrantis would beat Arkantos in a straight fight.
I have warned you. Continue to pursue me, and I will spare neither you, nor your city, nor your son.
I think that was better with his old voice, but it's still fine. This part looks smoother than it used to, so that's good. Alright, next mission we go into the Underworld. Not because we died, though. No one died here. We'll not meet anyone we know down there. It'll be a tricky and tough mission to do Deathless, but it is doable and should be pretty fun. Thank you for watching, everyone. And a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. Master Knight DH, Jackie and Lino, Travis, Andrew Curzon, Troobsy, Oliver, Shrev OG, BD, Gregory, William Wakefield, Broken Box, Jeffrey Morse, Jack, Marcus the Carcass, Nubiana, Till Fisher, Discord Colossus, Nicholas Schmuck, Kosia Nesterovich, Frederick Brune, Techno Waffle, Nebular, I Loop, Emperor Kong 420, Robin, Micken Balls, Micah Marie, Stefan Van Zyl, Eddie, Kaimu, Mina, Ali Kasamoglu, Skylar Sauce, Nick Myers, Emp Ninjas, Chupaton, Diabetic Cat, Marvin Fang, Max, Sosa972, Afro Samurai, and Cacper M. Have a great day, everyone.